Okay, as you can see, we have another star. Um, I had to sit and like wait for like several minutes. Um, I intended to originally get it on camera, but I went and got to get it something to eat, got sidetracked, and came back and the thing was already dead. But that's okay because we have enough for another one here, and I'm going to go fight it where I would normally fight it, which is going to be in the Nether, just underneath the roof of it. And you'll just go up into this stuff here. Go this way a little bit. But I did the math, and I'm going to need more than a shulker box full of magma blocks for the gas farm I'm going to be doing later this episode. I needed like just shy of 38 full stacks. That right there should do it. Woo! Now, right now, I obviously can't hurt it. Boom. There we go. And it's kind of stuck in the when it gets down to about half. There we go. We got a shield that reflects arrows, so I have to get in close and give him a whack. Woo! Ooh, he dropped a wither head. And there should be... Yeah, I got the wither. There we go. Wither's head. And that's how you do that. I'm going to go turn these into beacons real quick. Yeah, I prepared a little bit more than I needed to with the enchanted golden apple. But that's how easy that fight is. It can be. Totally cheesed it, didn't I? But, as for real life updates, I'd gotten, some unfortunate news about the car, although it's kind of not exactly entirely unexpected. The, car was written off as a total loss, but I will be getting enough money that I can, either, if I get a car that's the exact same age, I could pretty much wind up not having to pay or make car payments on the thing at all. That would be pretty slick, or sweet, really, I should say. Slick. But, there we go, 2 beacons. And I do have enough iron down there at the iron farm to make make a full beacon, but I'm going to put those right there. I'm going to go check on the honey farm. Check out the production on it so far. Not that it's going to be doing anything right now because it's night. I've also got some pork chops cooking. Once I get this checked, I'm going to go down to the nether. Okay, so they haven't produced anything in a while. See, these two are going to drop one. That one's definitely going to drop one. These two are going to drop some. So I might get a little bit. I hadn't sat here and let it run since I'd finished it. And I'm recording this before I actually did any serious editing of the previous episode 14. So this is episode 15 now. I'm going to drop off these books. And then I'm going to get some gold armor on. And then I'm going to go down to the nether. That. Drop off the books. Do I have any gold armor? Okay. So, I'm going to just show a quick way of doing the mining for it. And because it's going to be a lot of mining I got to do still. So, a shulker box, a full shulker box plus, I think 11 stacks will be just more than what I need for the ghast farm. So you'll come down here into the nether to about Y. Oh, 33, 34 is roughly about the height you want. Oh, looky there. There's some magma blocks I already exposed before. Now I'm going to put these here. There, and the reason why I blocked that off is so that Pigman doesn't get a little rowdy. I'll just drink this anyway so it stops the burning effect that stuff does. You can also wear boots that have, what's that stuff called? Not fire protection, Frostwalker. And the magma blocks will not burn you if you're not crouching. Which will actually come into play when if I do a gold farm in the nether. I might do one in a portal-based one in the overworld. Because I haven't done those in a while. I might actually do both. Just for giggles. I might do the portal-based one after I build a... Dang, that wasn't a whole lot. After I do the whole digging out the spawn chunks bit that I was going to do. But yeah, anyway, what you do is, like I said, 33, 34 in the nether, and you just mine out this stuff. I'll come back once I have more, because this is actually the fastest way. Even if you have a magma cube farm, like with like a frog light farm or whatever, it's still not fast enough. Just burn everything up. Freaking lava. But yeah, I'll try to come back so I can focus on this stuff so I'm not destroying everything. Okay, we are now in, or obviously you can see that we're in the top of the nether. It's also 3 minutes to midnight, December 31st, so I'm going to be doing this straight through the new year. You're going to probably hear some fireworks going off. I got some stuff I don't actually need here. Oh. But it's because of this farm. I have more stuff than I actually need for this. That should be plenty. So, what I'm going to do... See, chest that has stuff I don't really need in it. Okay. Put this here, this here, this, and this. Okay. So, oops, this one. I'm going to use these to make sure that I have a... no. Oh, I was on the wrong side of the screen. Okay. Yeah, I think I've got plenty of space for this gas farm. It has to be entirely over a soul sand valley because there's a ghast. Yeah, this is definitely going to be wide enough. And what I'll do... Oh, yeah, this is... Yeah, just got to confirm that I've got enough space. See, I was going to use these as markers, but I don't really think I need to. So I'm going to set this so that my chest will probably be right about here. So what I'll do... And I had to find a tutorial for it. And it took me a while to find it. But you got to do a 4x50 thing. And I did not grab enough stuff out of it. That's okay, I've got more. Okay. I'm actually 8 blocks short of what I need for this whole platform down here, but that's okay. Because I'm going to grab another one. So, I will come back in a few while I finish this. Okay, so from what you can see here, I actually need to put a piece of moss carpet on top of that. And that's how I'm going to spawn proof this thing. I'm also way short of the rails I need. I was going to try something else. I totally forgot to actually check the numbers on this. But I'm going to put that right there. Yeah. So you'd come down with you go up diagonally 5, take out the third one. You'd have a temporary block on the side there like I did. Put the hopper facing into it because you could just put a chest or whatever there. I'm going to have a hopper chain out here with a whole bunch of chests. But underneath the hopper you'd come out 3. Put a comparator right there. A block there. Torch and dust. And this dust powers the block underneath it, which powers that. When there's items going through the hopper, it powers the comparator. It turns off the which powers the blocks, reverses the torch signal, and depowers that. Turns that off. Turns off the thing there. Oh. That guy does not belong there. Right over his head. You see it are not wanted. See, I thought it had to be like 0. Okay, there we go. Now, with the powered rails, every 8th block, you only need 1. So I think it's 8 blocks. 8 block distance between them. Yeah, so I will put a stripe across this all. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's not going to go perfectly even with the end. Yeah, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. So we have that. I'm going to come back with more rails because I know I need it. Okay, as you can see, I've come back with more rails. I kind of screwed up a little bit because I didn't quite see something just right on the tutorial. All of these need to be down that way by one, but it's okay. Uh, yeah, and you'd have this right here. This is part of the return, so it'll go back down that way, come up and around. You'd have your loop here. Those actually, I'm going to cover these with moss carpet later, but I'm going to finish putting this railing in. Alright, there we go for the rail. I'll put a hopper minecart on here later, like pretty much when I'm done. But this right here is going to go to the storage, like I said earlier. That's gonna be the I think that's gonna be the next last thing I do, and then I'll put the spawning platform in. But yeah, this video, because I've been getting kind of burned out on how long it takes to edit everything together, I'm just going to do the gas farm for this, and then I get this one edited, down, and uploaded. Once I've got it, at least the upload part done, I'll probably get to work on doing the stuff for the shulker farm. And like I said, I'm going to need the. Well, actually, I don't think I said it, but I am going to need more of these because those are my last two firework rockets. This farm is going to resupply that. Now, every single thing I'm going to need, because I am going to collect casing glass so I don't get blasted. But pretty much, this is it for the collection system, and I will be back once I have gotten the what is that thing called? I will get the wither roses placed for killing. I'll get up the flying machines and the roof done, and then the ring around the outside before I do the spawning platform and storage. Oh yeah, and I am going to need an FKS spot and a lever that goes from down here all the way up to there. So I will come back once I have that done. Okay, so we're going to put in the killing method now, which is real simple. First, we're going to start by putting a row of slabs all the way down here. There. Now, mobs obviously can't spawn on that. I'll put this in there. Ding. I need these and these. Now, periodically, there are so many that you'd come to. So what you would do is you'd take this one out. Actually, I'm going to come this side. Put the wither rose on top of it. But every fourth slab... Actually, I'm going to go and take the slabs out. you'd take every fourth slab out and replace it with the soil sand like I just did. Now it's not going to line up perfectly even with the end. That is perfectly fine, so long as the gas get pushed into the wither roses and they can't get out of the farm. Okay, so 12 of those. You know what, just for safety's sake, even though gas should not be able to spawn on top of these, I've still gotta do that. Now I'm gonna need to make some trap doors. 1, 2, 3. See how many this gets me. That's only gonna give me 6. 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, that won't even get me 6. 1, 2, 3. We got that. Ah! That was not what I intended to do. It might actually be better to pick up the wither roses here. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go collect the wither roses and put them back afterwards. Now, you may hear all these gas doing whatever that noise is they do, which actually is a distorted cat noise. A little bit of trivia there. Now these blocks here obviously are going to be temporary, which they call them smooth stone, but I think it'd be better to just call them like beveled stone, because you know it's got this beveled look to it, because everyone's used to calling the like base stone the smooth stone, because it's not cobblestone. Dang it. Okay, now that we have that part done, okay, so as you can see now, I've got the killing system in. I've come over here and I've put one bottom slab right there. That's again to keep stuff from spawning, and so I just come all the way. I forgot that I need to count this out too, don't I? Okay, it's gonna get risky, but I do need the magma blocks here just to measure it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to measure it out on both sides. Better yet, as long as I stay in the nether, I should be good. So you stop one slab right there, and then you just go all the way back like this. Now the thing is, I'm actually doing this as a mirror version of the from what the tutorial's doing. And I just come all the way out here. So when I say I do a mirror, I mean like that stuff is on that end, and obviously the stuff is a little bit different, but it's okay. Alright, now that I have that part measured out, it ain't going to matter that I come this direction. But, you know, you're supposed to turn that into a big old square, but I can do that later. But I'm going to do a quick ring around the other side there. And I'll come back when it is done. Okay, as you can see, I now have the ring done. And the roof of it, of this whole mess, is going to be 4 blocks above these. I'm going to go 5. I know I said 4, but bear with me just a moment. Hop, hop. There. I'm going to need more slabs for this, actually. I'm going to take one of these, though. Put that right there. Now this, what you're supposed to do is, don't really need that, but you're going to have it exactly the same as your magma blocks. Well, to start off. I am going to come back later and expand this roof, but for now I got to put some strips of slabs in just to get some measurements done, and also to get the placement for the flying machine system. Now it says I come 3 blocks over. I put I'm going to keep repeating this. And I'll come back when I have it all the way across. Okay, as you can see, I'm on top of the rows of slabs I put. They were all supposed to be spaced 3 blocks apart. And now the tutorial doesn't have the whole roof capped the way I'm going to do it. But they do, like, one thing that is very important about it is that there's, from the 4th row, you'll widen it to 3, like this, and you'll do the same from the other end. And it's from right about here that you would build the activation system for the flying machines. And I'll come back once I actually get those built, so I can, because it's going to be kind of tough to try and follow, because I don't have it memorized like usual. But I'll come back when I have that. Okay, as you can see, I now have the flying machines installed with the return stations and all that. For the placement of them, if you went and put the magma blocks, a row of magma blocks along here, which I did not do, like on this row where these torches are, you would come 3 in, or in my case 4, go up to, place your slab, and you'd have 9 honey blocks, your sticky, your observer up there. I need to put an observer up there too. Nope, wrong block. There we go. And I need to go from the other side. I'll do it this way. There we go. Now, there. Now that we have that sorted out, up here to activate these, you'd have your, you would come in, you'd punch out 4 here, you put regular pistons facing down, you'd knock out the slab there, you'd put an observer facing down, an observer watching that observer, solid block here, 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 and here. And whoops, the moss carpeting is to stop the stop any spawns up here too, without having to put light on there that can get into the farm and affect rates. We'd have a repeater on full ticks facing into this block here, does that. And over on this side, you do the reverse. You'd have the pistons, all that. And then right here in the dead middle, I came out to put a repeater into that, and I did a redstone line down here. So you don't have to do it this low, I just did. And at the other end, actually I'll just, woohoo, it works. Yeah, I actually had some fails with this thing. But on the 2 where you have it widened out, where your sending station is for these, you'd go to the middle, you'd extend it by 5, so an extra 15 on each of these, so 5 by 3. And it'll come to this right here. One of those observers will power that, power this full delay repeater, going to that solid block, dust block piston, and you do it the reverse on that side. And what this will do as the gas spawn, oh, here's the coolest part. Yeah, see, with it turned on, it stays powered on. That piston stays up, and it won't update from the observers. A little more complicated than the one that was in the what is that thing called again? I done forgot what it was called. The bamboo farm. A little bit more complicated, but it accomplishes the exact same purpose. So the next step of this, and this is actually going to require me to go to the overworld to get glass and stuff to dye it. I'm going to put some glass. I'm going to fill this roof part in, which, I mean, you can tell how that's done. I'd come out a little ways over on this side, and I'm going to come out just far enough that nothing will spawn out here. In fact, I may actually completely enclose the spawning area so that if I happen to be out here, one spawns there, well, I don't get a fireball to the face. And also wreck part of the farm. So I'll be back in a jiff, which for me is going to be a good while. But yeah, I'll see you later then. Alright, as you can see, I've got the top there finished, and I have also glassed up around here. I didn't do the back because I think the flying machines might hit the glass, and I don't want that. And obviously I've got the storage here. I've got the composters on the hoppers because apparently that slows down, or it helps with the lag. I'm supposed to put a dang powered rail there. I didn't even see that. But I'm going to fix this. And I'm going to put this on here. And it didn't do what I hoped it would do. Okay. I'll put it further down and set it off. Oh, that's right. I turned off the minecarts. The minecart sounds. Okay. So I'm going to come through here and I'm going to grab... I'm going to start with this stuff here, with this magma here. And I'm just going to come through and I'll start by squaring off this at the back. And then I'll just fill in. And then there's also the scaffolding up there. And I'm going to make the AFK spot, and I'm going to deal with that. I've also... And the glass and slabs down here is so if I'm going around this thing, the gas won't see me and blast me or whatever. But I will come back once I have this done, and I will also have the AFK platform handled, so that's not a big issue. Alright, as you can see underneath here, there's a big platform of magma blocks. And I've built the AFK platform up there. So let's give this thing a... Now, once I'm in the AFK area, that's when, or when I get high enough, the gas will start spawning. But in the AFK platform, I don't have to worry about anything below the bedrock layer there. So, they should just spawn in the farm. Ah, yeah, I heard one. Might even hear the things making noise as the thing does damage to them. You know what? I'm not worried about it. We're going to get up here and we're going to test this thing for just a few minutes. In this red shulker box that I just dyed a little bit ago, I have enough paper that when I combine it with an entire shulker box worth of gunpowder, it'll be enough rockets to fill that shulker box. So I'm going to sit up here for a little while and I'll come back and see if I've got anything. Okay, as you can see, I'm in my little task room. I have filled this up with rockets, and I got a little extra gunpowder on me. I'm going to make some rockets that I can use, so I'm not taking it like a full stack and a little bit more, so that I can not have to dig into that just yet. Let's see. That's going to be my next episode, since I have all these rockets now. Let's see. There is the one for the gas farm. I can take that off, I guess. Got that one. Still working on that. I guess we can take this one off too. But with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. Actually, I have a small project here. I used a little bit of this for getting slabs. I was getting smooth stone. This is a stone and cobblestone generator. It won't take very long to build it, but I'm not going to do that this episode. I have to. I'll be back. I got to edit for the next episode. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this one. And hopefully it doesn't take me 2 weeks to edit this video. Catch you later.